Guys, so I have a very exciting video for you today. So this is going to be part one, because let's be real, of my Sephora VIB sale haul. So I placed 4 orders the night the sale opened. So I think it technically opened on the night of the 8th, and then the official start date or whatever was, I think, Friday the 9th for Rouge members. And I actually received my order today, which was Sunday morning. So the reason why I kind of had the air quotes with the plural is because I thought I was being smart by placing 4 orders, so separating them into 4 different orders. One, you can get multiple samples if you want to, but honestly the samples don't change that quickly, at least kind of over a 2-hour time span, so depending on what they have, it's not really that exciting. But the main reason was because I was trying to maximize the cash back I was getting. So I think from what I remember, Rakuten had 2% cash back, which isn't that great. Mr. Rebates had 3% cash back. And then Retail Me Not, which is the site I usually use for Sephora orders, at least during the sales, they tend to have the best deal. They do $5 back on a $65 order. So I was trying to break it up into $65 increments after the discount so that I would get $5 back on each order. But you know, the joke's on me because Sephora will combine orders that are placed kind of in close proximity to each other and ship them all at once, which is fine. I don't mind that. They will include the various samples that you selected for each order, but after your order ships, I think Retail Me Not will send you an email saying, you know, the retailer, in this case Sephora, has validated the purchase. I think they say that, oh, Sephora let us know that you made a insert dollar amount purchase. And I think the joke's on me because I think they reported the total of all those orders, so I think I only got $5 back. So that's kind of my PSA regarding cash back. I do have a video which I will link up for you about those 3 different cash back sites that I mentioned that I tend to go to, so you can kind of understand how they work and some pros and cons and that sort of thing. I guess in this case, if you do want to try and maximize your cash back, you should wait a little while between orders until maybe they've shipped so that it sort of counts as a new order. And I'll show you some of the items I got seem to suffer a little in transit, and you'll see the size of the box they shipped it in and the amount of products I got, and that may have been a reason why, I'm not sure. I think it was Laser Ship was the carrier that delivered it. So to get back to the Retail Me Not cashback site, you want to purchase at least, I believe, $82 before the discount. I think I did the math. And that's assuming you get the 20% off Rouge discount. So 82 minus 20%, I think is $65.60, if I remember. So that's kind of like the bare minimum you would have to get get the discount. So yeah, so I have 4 orders that I have received. Which is really impressive timing considering it was only like 1 business day and then the weekend. And then I placed 1 order earlier today, I believe, because there was an item I was kind of mulling over and then it went out of stock, which of course made me want it more. And I thought about going to a store and picking it up there, but it did come back into stock, so we'll see if that ships. And then I think I might place 1 final order, and I'll kind of talk about what items I'm thinking of picking up. I think I will probably film a part 2 haul at some point, and this will be, by the way, a try-on haul. So to the extent I can, I will kind of show you the products on my face. Some products are from the same category, so obviously that doesn't work, but anyway. Oh, and then I do have 2 other orders that I placed just before the sale started, and those were mainly because they had like deluxe gifts with purchase that I wanted to pick up. So those were pretty minor orders, so nothing too crazy. Okay, so without procrastinating anymore, yeah, it looks like it was Laser Ship. So this was the box that 4 orders shipped in. So I was expecting something much larger, and I think there was probably, I'll take out my packing slip. So I think there might have been some paper on top. I can't remember. I was opening a couple different things at the same time. So, but anyway, yeah, that's everything just kind of all mixed in there. And you know, Sephora just tends to use, I think, the paper packaging for the most part. They don't have like bubble wrap or whatever. I guess I can kind of go through each order in turn just so you get a sense of like how I group things together. Again, thinking I was getting the $5 back on a $65 purchase, I was trying to get as close to $82 for my subtotal as possible per order so I could like maximize that basically. Okay, so I will show you in the order I guess I placed them and then applied them like in the normal order. Okay, so the first thing I got was the Patrick Ta She Statuesque Major Sculpt Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. And obviously I watched a lot of people's recommendations and their wish list videos. I decided not to make a video like that just because I felt like YouTube was already saturated with that kind of content, and I just didn't feel like I really had anything to add specifically. So this is the lightest shade in his new contour and bronzer duo. So we will definitely be trying that out. I feel like allergies are getting to me a little bit, so if I sound a little congested, that's why. So just a quick side-by-side comparison. The bigger one is the bronzer, and the smaller one is his like blush cream and powder duo. So same general style of packaging, it's just the bronzer is a little bit bigger and I think a little bit thicker as well. It's a little hard to see because it's so reflective and of course fingerprint prone. Oh, I think before I got distracted, what I was going to say, this is kind of a mix of things that have kind of been on my list, like, oh, I'll wait to get it on sale because they weren't brand new products, or, you know, just kind of like, not cult favorites, but products that people have talked about for a while. So it's kind of a mix of that and kind of hot new items. So I got the Patrick Ta Major Sculpt Contour Brush. So it's very soft. I'm not sure if this is synthetic or natural hair. Let's take a gander, shall we? So I did make sure to kind of pick up items that I thought might go out of stock. And of course, you know, the more videos you see like about the Melt Cream blush lights, for example, those go out of stock, and then, you know, that makes me want them even more. So it is synthetic, cruelty-free. Okay, so it is really nice and soft. So for some reason I thought there were more kind of tips on the best way to use this brush. Let's go to the Patrick Ta website. That's another thing to keep in mind, like most people have mentioned. Often retailers will have their own sales throughout the year. So you might want to focus on products that are either exclusive to Sephora or not sold at retailers that have many sales, that kind of thing. Oh, maybe this is what I had in mind. It says, stamp the product into the skin, never swipe back and forth. The bristles are beveled. Okay. So it makes it easy to stamp on the face and won't leave any harsh lines while leaving you with a seamless sculpted finish. Interesting. Okay. So I think I saw Mallory Brooke, I think is her channel name now. She said that she had watched a Patrick Ta masterclass a while back, and he was kind of teasing this brush. It hadn't been released yet or announced or whatever. So I think this particular brush had been on her radar. So I'm curious if I can find that masterclass online somewhere, if it was just like a exclusive thing. But yeah, I know she talked about this, I think, in her video. And I do love a good cream contour. I primarily use the Fenty Matchstick, so I'm curious kind of how this compares. The bronzer might be a little yellow, but I'll play around with it. The last item in this order that I got was the Bite Beauty Upswing mascara, which I'm sure you've probably heard a million people talk about as well. So I got the mini because, I don't know, I just didn't want to invest in the full size when I wasn't sure if I liked it or not. So I do like that mascaras are often available in a mini version. Sometimes they can be a little hard to kind of get into your lashes, but a mini is usually a little bit better than like a sample. So excited to see if that one's worth the hype. I do usually wear a waterproof mascara to kind of keep the curl, but we'll see if that one's worth the hype. Okay, so that was all my first order, I guess. And the next one, speaking of products that are hyped, I got a Dior Quint, I guess one of the new Quints. I got the shade Nude Dress, and the colors look a little different than they do online, I think. But I thought this would be kind of the best colorway for the time of year coming into summer and my skin tone. I figured if I like the formula, I can, okay. I was trying to just pull out the plastic over the shades, but I guess these little applicators are kind of in this tray. So this again is Nude Dress. So pretty basic, but I just wanted to try it out. It has a nice peachy tone in the middle. So I got this one, but I figured if I liked it, I could get Soft Cashmere or New Look, where the other two, those are a little bit more cool toned, a little deeper. I think Soft Cashmere is the one that Michelle Wong always talks about. So again, I thought, you know, I'll try this one and see if I like it, and then maybe get those other two, or one of them at least, in the fall sale. So I've watched several videos from Angie Hot and Flashy. I think one of her most recent ones, she apparently liked the original formula and doesn't like this new formula, which a lot of people seem to be enjoying, so hopefully I will as well. But she did say that there's the Dior Backstage palettes. They're like little, I think, palettes of 9 shades, that she really liked the warm nudes, and that's the product that I kind of had my eye on. I thought it would be a nice kind of mostly neutral / warm, not too warm, just a little warm, to again work on my skin tone during the summer. So yeah, that was the product I kind of had my eye on, and that was the order I placed this morning. So I'm curious to get that and then kind of see between the two which formula or, you know, rendition of the Dior palette I like better. Just to kind of satisfy my own curiosity almost. Watching YouTube can be very expensive. Okay, so the next product, and this is where we start to hit some trouble, I think. I think so far all the other products have been pretty good in terms of how they arrived. Okay, so I finally got one of the Rare Beauty Stay Vulnerable blushes, I think they're called. And I decided to get the shade Nearly Neutral. And I've had my eye on these for a while. Really cute little packaging. I just saw Jenna Phrase's video, I think is how she says her name, talking about how kind of awful these are. They have the cutest little like pebble kind of Polly Pocket packaging though, so you know, even if I don't like the product, I think I would hold on to it just for that. But anyway, I was really kind of disappointed because when I opened it up, you can see the product kind of, it looks like it shifted. So I just wanted to show you that before I kind of hopefully press it back. Very soft. I can clean it up. It's not like a total, oops, I just cracked it trying to press it in. So it is a cream product, so it's probably gonna get a little, you know, messy anyway, but it did kind of take away from some of the, like the packaging and the presentation, which was a little disappointing, but again, they're just so adorable. And they're not like too expensive. So that was the second order. Okay, so the next one, I finally got, I was kind of hemming and hawing on this one. I finally got the Natasha Denona Love palette. So I bought the Mini Love when it came out, and I wasn't sure whether to spring for this or not. This was another product, and you can see like it has an outer cardboard packaging. It has like this inner kind of accordion type thing on the inside. So I think Natasha Denona tries their best to make sure their palettes arrive intact. You can see, I guess, on the back, there's some like loose shadow that, again, I can just wipe away. So I saw that at first and I was like, is it going to be kind of completely destroyed? Incidentally, this is another product that Jenna said that she didn't like, but she thinks it may be that there was like a different batch variation or something. Obviously this palette has been out for a while now, so I'm hoping that any kinks in terms of like the manufacturing process they've worked out. But yeah, I was going to wait until maybe the fall sale because I was thinking, oh, it's such like a Valentine's Day palette. I don't want to buy it in April, you know, 2 months after Valentine's Day. But looking at some of the shades, there are some like nice like peaches and, you know, strawberry type tones and browns and some gold. And so I thought, you know, I can still get some nice summer looks out of this. So I decided to pick that up. And then I also got my first Danessa Myricks product. So I got the foil in Milky Way. So I just wanted to give one of these a shot. This one might not have as much pigment. Ooh, no, it's a lot came out, a lot more than I intended. So feels really cool. That is Milky Way. You know, and I was thinking about last year's VIB sale in April, and you know, we were like a month into lockdown, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of sparkle on my hand. You know, I think at that point a lot of us were just like, I just want the self-care, I want the skincare, I want the fragrance, no one's going anywhere, that sort of thing. And I feel like this time around, obviously there's like some fatigue of having been in this kind of situation for a year now. But it does kind of remind me of like the Roaring 20s, where someone made the point a while ago, and I think this is, I think this should be taken with a grain of salt, but they were basically like, yeah, you had that, you know, 1918 flu pandemic, and then the Roaring 20s followed that. You know, there was also World War I and all that, but whatever. So I think approaching the sale this time around, I was just like, I just want to be like a bronzed goddess going out and living my best life this summer. So I think some of my products kind of reflect that mentality. Of course, you know, being masked and doing all the things that I'm supposed to, I'm not like just being willy-nilly about it, but hopefully in a couple months, I have my first vaccine appointment this coming Saturday, so we're getting there. So hopefully by the end of the summer, we'll be able to fully enjoy it. Okay, so that was it for order number 3. For my last order that I have as part of the VIB haul is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation, and I got the shade 0 CR, and this was a product that Shelly from Geek Out of Water and Stephanie Marie have both like raved about and talked about a lot. I'm sure more people have. Those were the two that kind of stuck out in my mind. And they have very different skin types, so I'm very curious how this will work for me. I've had a little bit of trouble finding a good like shade match in Dior, so like I said, this is 0 CR.
Few moments later.
So I did also purchase some of the MAC Face and Body. There was like a Guilt City voucher where you got, I think, $40 off a $100 purchase, and then their Face and Body was $10 off, so each one was $23. So I went ahead and got 4 different shades of this because, I mean, that's my pet peeve of like not being able to get my shade right. So I got W1, W0, N1, and N0. I think I'd had N1 before, and they just recently like rebranded this product. So I think it's the same as their previous Face and Body, but now it says Studio Radiance Face and Body Radiant Sheer Foundation. So I thought maybe I could do kind of like a head-to-head, do some swatch comparisons, all that good stuff. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. And then I also, from MAC, just to, I guess, tell you what I got and put this stuff away, I just got another one of the Beauty Blender Solid Cleansers. So it's nice that MAC sells other products like this, so you can stock up. And then they had the Luster Lipstick in Ladybug, was a gift with purchase through the Gilt voucher or whatever. I think they were supposed to also have a Fix Plus, but that might have sold out. So anyway, got a free lipstick out of it too. Okay, and then from Sephora again, so I should mention, I think in Canada you can buy MAC from Sephora, but you can't in the US, so just to let you know. Okay, so I got another cream blush. This is the Tower 28 Beach Please Blush in Magic Hour. And this one also kind of suffered a little bit of damage. I think you can see there's a little bit of a crack in the plastic, kind of where my thumb is, down by the bottom. So again, it's like not so bad that I feel like I need to return it. It's just a little annoying, really. This is a lot like peachier, I think, than I was expecting. So I'm curious about these. I've heard a lot, but I've never tried them. And then finally, the last item from the BIB sale, Sephora sale, spring sale event, whatever you want to call it. I got the Kosas, what is this called? Airbrow. And again, I thought I could compare this to the Anastasia Dip Brow that I've been using, the Benefit Gimme Brow. So, has a very interesting package, just like purple. So, you can see, I guess, how much product you have left. It's like a transparent purple. And it looks like it's actually, hopefully that'll show up. You see it's like triangular shaped instead of being round. I'm not sure if that's showing up, but yeah, interesting. I've had a look with a lot of Kosas products. I did do a full face of Kosas, which was just after the powder came out, but obviously before the brow product, so it's always kind of a catch-22 when you're trying to like capture the star products of a brand and they go and release something else. Okay, so some samples I got. Like I said, I didn't add samples to reorder, partly because I forgot and I was placing kind of multiple orders in a row. And then also like they didn't change them up that much. So I got 2 of these Rare Beauty Blush and Glow like blister cards, I think they're called. So they have 2 of the blushes and 2 of the highlighters. I've gotten a couple of the blushes in either like samples or there was one that was, I think, in a kit that I got. Yeah, so this little guy, I don't think this is full size. So this is the shade Bliss, which is one of the ones on the card. And then this was the shade, I'm not sure. Oh, Grace. There's a little sticker on the top. So this is Grace. And like I said, they have Bliss and Joy, which is more of a peachy shade. And then the 2 highlighters are Transcend and Flaunt. So I'm not sure if these probably aren't the lightest highlighter shades, but you know, whatever. Like I said, you get what you get kind of when you check out. So next up, I got one of these Lip Stories cards. So they have the shades Way, which is a cream, Palm Street, which is a matte, Treat Yourself, which is a metal, and Yum Yum, which is a cream. So the packaging of these are really fun. And I think the Sephora collection products are 30% off. So if you want to grab anything from Sephora, a lot of people like their lipsticks. I've gotten a few. This Aries one that I got, this is I think it's a matte. It always says it on the actual, yeah, this is a matte. So I think I wore this I think I wore this in a video. If I can remember which one, I'll let you know. But yeah, this is a nice shade. It's a little orangier than I would typically go for, but Aries is my sign. Oh, I should mention as well, I'm like very hyped up tonight. So my birthday was like 4 days ago, so that was part of why I went a little ham. You know, it's my birthday month, treat yourself sort of thing. Probably treated myself too much, to be honest. Okay, so the next little samples I got were the Givenchy Prisma Libre Skin Caring Glow Foundation. So I got 2 of these, and these naturally won't have shades that are light enough for me. It goes 2 N1 20, 3 N270, 4 C305, and 5 N312. So I think I would need a 1 shade is like the lightest category. So whatever, maybe I'll just try the formula and see if I like how it sits on the skin. A lot of times I'll be interested in a foundation, and if you've been subscribed to me for a while, you might have seen some of my Find Your Shade videos where I used a system that Sephora had with Pantone, and you could actually go into store and they would like take a picture with this little device of your skin, and that would spit out a number. So mine, for example, was 1R03. So it would go from 1 to, I think, 20 something. So that would give you your, the second part of that number, I think it was. So mine would be 3 on that scale, and then they would have R numbers, I think, and then yellow numbers. And so the bigger the R number, the more kind of pink toned you were, and the bigger the Y number, the more yellow toned you were. So that's kind of my frame of reference, and you could actually like go into a foundation and like figure out which color IQ number each of the foundation shades was. Unfortunately, I think Sephora's partnership with Pantone ended, and you can't do that anymore. So you can do the Find Your Shade thing where you can put in a foundation that is a good match for you. Like I usually use the Makeup Forever Reboot, which is one of the products that is an option. Otherwise, like the ColourPop is a good match for me, but they don't have ColourPop shades. So anyway, so I'll use this Makeup Forever Reboot R208. And unfortunately, you can't kind of figure out what the best shade is. They'll either say, we found your exact match, or we found your closest match, and I'm not sure what they're doing on the back end to like figure out what's a close match, and it's not as precise. And it's endlessly frustrating to me that that is not available any longer. But anyway, moving on, I might have to split this into 2 videos just based on how long I've been going here. Okay, so the orders I placed before the VIB sale started. Okay, so the first was to get a replacement for my L'Occitane hand cream. This is the 20% dry skin hand cream. So this is what I'm left with. You can buy this metal key that kind of rolls up the product. I think I bought this key on Amazon. It's like $10, which is kind of a lot. This hand cream retails for $29, so it's a bit pricey. But you can see, you know, I've definitely gone through it. And this is just, you know, actually I could use some now. I have glitter on my hands from Danessa Myricks still. You know, just kind of one of those products that when we're washing our hands so much, I'm a little eczema prone, so I have to be really careful not to dry out my hands. So I wear gloves when I wash the dishes. I'll even wear like those disposable gloves when I'm washing my brushes, because I just don't want my like hands to kind of sit in water and get dried out. So anyway, I decided to get a replacement of that. It's something that I might have gotten in the VIB sale, but I saw they had a deluxe sample of the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Power Peptide Resurf Serum. So this is one of those that was free with a $25 purchase. And I've tried almost every Drunk Elephant product, I think, at this point. I definitely have my favorites, and I'm not as like locked into their skincare system as I was maybe a year and a half ago. It used to be I couldn't let a VIB sale go by without buying one of their like kits of items. And they do have one now, which I definitely looked at, but I don't think I need to buy it. I think it's called the Hall Acid Kit. So it's $100, it's $159 value. Has the F-Balm, the C-Firma, the TLC Framboos, the Baby Facial, and the A Passione Retinol. I just feel like I have a lot of skincare right now to get through from like FabFitFun and BoxyCharm and all that sort of thing. So I think going back to what I said earlier, like last year I was all about like the candles and the skincare and all of that. I don't think I was subscribed to BoxyCharm this time last year, if I can recall, or FabFitFun for that matter, that I remember. But yeah, this year I think I'm a little bit more into the makeup. That being said, I still did purchase like a travel size fragrance, and I might purchase another travel size and a candle. So anyway, I got another one of the lipstick cards from Sephora, so same shades. And then this is one of the other like travel perfumes I might get. This is the Chloe Eau de Toilette Rose Tangerine. So I'm wearing this today. I've worn this a couple times. I'm already like halfway through this little tester. So I really love rose scents, but I usually switch to something a little bit more citrusy in the summer just because it's not as overpowering, it's more fresh, all that good stuff. But I find that this is a really nice mix between like a rose scent and a citrus. So yeah, this one would be, I think, a really nice summertime scent. It says a fragrance with a luminous character around a modern fruity accord. While the sparkling tangerine and blackcurrant bring a breath of freshness, the iconic rose adds grace and femininity. And I think the base candle from Diptyque is also rose and blackcurrant. Yeah. So obviously I really like that combination. So that was just one little order. Just got a hand cream, got some samples. So this is just turning into a collective Sephora haul, but since, you know, it doesn't matter when I bought it, you can buy it now. So anyway, so I just wanted to try this product. I've heard it's a little intense, so it's always good to try a sample to see how your skin handles it. I really like the Protini moisturizer, and if I were all out of all the moisturizers that I have to get through, I might pick that up in the future, but I don't need it right now. Sometimes you just have to strike while these things are available though. Okay, so they came out with this Olaplex No. 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask. So I just wanted to give this a shot, and I think the full size of this is like $28, and sometimes products that are around that price point I choose not to purchase during a sale, because if a deluxe sample has like a $25 minimum spend, then I can just pick it up then and get the deluxe sample that I want to try. This was an instance where I didn't want to try this product, so then I had to kind of hunt around to see what I wanted to pick up. But yeah, I just wanted to try this, and I decided, you know, it's better to try it as a deluxe sample. I might maybe get 2 uses out of this. So yeah, so better to try it out as a deluxe sample. I think I have the full Olaplex system right now, like 3 through 8 maybe, if I remember. I think I have Olaplex No. 3, which is like a pre-shampoo treatment. The shampoo and conditioner, and then I think I have the leave-in styler, so I think that's 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, is the oil 7? And then this is 8? Anyway, I just wanted to try it. And then, speaking of hair products, I saw this in the sales section. So this, I think, is still available. So this was $27 down from $36. This is the 8-ounce size, which is in this little tub. You can get the pump version. That is regularly $64. It's down to $48. I don't know if that's a permanent price reduction at Sephora or if it's just a temporary thing. My gut tells me it might be a temporary thing unless they're phasing out Devacurl, which I have no reason to think that they are. So this is just a really nice conditioner. Smells amazing. Has a light green color. I think I might actually prefer the tub in some ways because I'm sure it's more expensive per ounce, but it's just easier to get all the product out unless you're worried about getting water into the tub, in which case, you know, go with the pump. But yeah, if you like the pistachio almondy type notes, it's probably the matcha butter that's giving it that scent and that color. But yeah, this is a really nice mask that I've gone through before and enjoyed, so I decided to stock up on that. And then I think the samples, again, I got, I think, some more of these Rare Beauty and the Givenchy. Like I said, they don't change them often enough.
A few moments later.
Whew. Okay, so I was just reviewing my order history at Sephora because I was like, when was the last time I filmed a haul of Sephora goodies? So I think I filmed a collective Sephora and Ulta haul for January. And then I only placed one order in February, and that was to get the Kosas Cloud Set, which you saw in my Full Face of Kosas. And I also got a deluxe size of the Drunk Elephant Protini, and then just some other like packet samples or whatever. And then I think I placed 2 orders in March. My Sephora Flash subscription renewed, which, I mean, this Sephora order was definitely a flash delivery, but whatever. Okay, so I placed 2 orders in March, and the first one was to redeem my Rouge Reward for the Natasha Denona Gold palette. So I think I'd redeemed my points sometime in the fall, and I think they were going to expire sometime in March, so I was just kind of holding out, and I finally, you know, just went ahead and did it, you know, just making sure there wasn't anything new or exciting that popped up that I felt like I needed to pick up. It's almost better, I think, to buy something that you've had your eye on for a while, because I don't think you can return anything that you purchase with a Rouge Reward. And I also like to get, I guess, one bigger item rather than lots of little things, because, I mean, I wasn't excited to spend $129 on this. So I definitely, you know, wanted to get a larger item that I can always look at and think, oh, that's what I got with my Rouge Reward. I think this is the 3rd one I've redeemed now. I think the first one was the Biba palette from Natasha Denona, and then I also got the Pat McGrath Divine Rose palette. So, like I said, more big ticket items, but yeah, I'm excited to play around with this. One of these shades kind of fell out when I first opened it, but I think I was able to kind of press it back in. That was the shade Aurora. So, you know, Natasha shades can be a little temperamental, but I like the packaging and everything. And then I just got 2 little packet samples. I got a sample of the Summer Fridays lip balm, which I'm not sure where it went off to. And then I got a sample of the SkinFix Barrier Plus Lipid Boost 360 Eye, which I've been using, I think, the full size of that I got in one of those SkinFix kits. And I've really, really been enjoying it. It's not the thickest cream, but when you tap it in, it just has, it almost feels like you're rubbing oil in. It's the strangest feeling, but I've really been enjoying that. And SkinFix is a very, like, eczema friendly brand. So if you do have sensitive skin, it's definitely worth looking into their stuff. And then with my other order in March, I got my NARS birthday gift. This comes with a mini Laguna, which I've gotten samples of before, so I wasn't too excited about that. But I had been wanting to try this lip balm. So I think this is also in the shade Laguna. It's like itty bitty little writing, I can't tell. Yeah, so it's not like the shade that I would probably pick out, but I was interested in the formula because I know people have talked about it. And another random order I'll show you. I got this little trio from the NARS website, I think it was. I forget what this was called. It's probably out of stock by now, but it's like a little woven hard clutch. It says NARS at the top. You could maybe carry it and, you know, people wouldn't know, but yeah, just a little clutch like so. Has these kind of fabric parts. And let's see if it fits my iPhone. Yeah, barely. I wonder if they measured it for that reason. So I have like a pop socket and a case and everything, but I have the 11 Pro Max or something, the bigger one. So that's good to know. If I end up going to my cousin's wedding in Colorado this summer, I might take that. But yeah, it came with 3 lip balms. It had Orgasm, obviously, Marabella, and Baja. So yeah, this was the Sur La Plage lip balm set. It was $34.30, marked down from $49. And I think the full value was like 80 something because each of these I think is full size. So again, I purchased this from the NARS website. I'll go ahead and throw one of these on though. So bottom line is I really do like the formula. So just a really nice, comfortable kind of wash of color. Not mask proof or anything, obviously, but so I'll go ahead and swatch. I'm sure you've all seen Laguna by now. I mean, it's quite sheer. So, you know, if you are, I guess I should put this on. So if you are fair like I am, I think you can still wear it. It's just a matter of whether you like it or not. Which is true of anything, I guess. So, I don't think it's quite as flattering on me as like the brighter colors, but anyway, cute little sample. The other like birthday gifts didn't really, you know, call to me, so I thought, you know, might as well test out the formula. Okay, so got the birthday gift, and then I also got a mini of the Charlotte Tilbury powder, which I've already placed in my travel makeup bag. If I do have a duplicate of a product like the powder, or if I have like a special mini size, I'll keep it in my like travel makeup bag. I got a travel size of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in the shade 1. So this is $25, so quite a pricey little item here. This is the full size. Not like this is like super bulky or anything, but you know, you do save some space if you have a really tiny little makeup bag, or I guess if you even wanted to, you know, you could put either of these in a clutch really, but you know, it does save space. And I thought just for kicks, I would show you the mini, like the deluxe mini size, which I think is currently a gift with purchase on the Sephora website. So if you spend, I think $35, you go to the offers section, or you can try the code CT powder at checkout when you're spending at least $35. Some of the deluxe samples are $25, some of them are $35. The more kind of luxe, pricier items are usually $35. And it looks like the shades, they have fair, medium, and tan. So it looks like one shade might have been sold out already. But yeah, I just thought it would be fun to kind of show you. It's like Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear. And like I had this little guy, but I don't know. I just wanted something a little bit bigger.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I just ran around trying to find if I had the box to this little guy, but I think I got rid of it. So I'm not entirely sure what the weight is. But the travel size that you can purchase is 3.4 grams and the full size is 8 grams, so a little less than half. All right, and the impetus for purchasing that was because I had my eye on the new Sol de Janeiro Balm Dia Bright cream, I think. So they had this as a deluxe gift with purchase, and I'm glad I tried this. They have, I think, the full size, and then they have like a travel size that's like 20 bucks or something. So you can try the travel size, obviously, but I thought because I'm going away for the weekend in about 2 weeks with my family, we're just going to a lake house. So I thought it'd be nice to have a travel one and just, you know, for future travel, fingers crossed. But yeah, this one is supposed to be good for like exfoliation. So I think it has AHAs in it, which is good for, you know, smoother skin. And I have, you know, the KP, you know, keratosis pilaris. So I wanted to try this out. It's a little strong. It's nice, but I wish they dialed the fragrance back a little bit so that it wasn't so like overpowering. I didn't notice anything kind of amazing in terms of the texture of my skin. I like the scent. Again, I think it's a little bit strong, so I don't really want to slather this over my entire body from like head to foot. So, you know, I'm glad I had the opportunity to try that, and now that I did, you know, I don't feel compelled to buy it, obviously. And then just 2 little samples. Again, another SkinFix Eye treatment, and I also got a sample of the Dior Sauvage, which is my father-in-law's favorite fragrance. So I just picked it up, you know, in the hope that one day I'll be able to see him again. He lives in the UK, so obviously it's a little bit difficult right now. But anyway, I just thought I'd grab that and give it to him when I see him next. Okay, so I think that's it. So I am starting and ending a video for once like completely barefaced. I put like sunscreen on earlier, but that was about it. So I think I will do a try-on haul soon. I did want to quickly mention, maybe I'll just wait until I get my other order. So the order I placed today, I got that Dior palette like I told you. So it hasn't shipped yet. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it will. I got the Dior Backstage Warm Neutrals palette. I got the Maison Margiela Replica Bubble Bath perfume, which is another one that I had a sample of and really love that. It's a little sexier than I thought it would be at first. Let's see what the notes are on that one. It's Soap Bubble Accord, Rose Super Essence, which is probably why I like it because it has that rose, White Musk, so a little bit, you know, sexier I think, and then Coconut Milk Accord. So it says it's a fresh floral, and it says this fresh floral perfume contains aromatic soap bubble accord accented by the soft floral scents of rose, super essence, jasmine, and lavender. The clean, fresh scent gives way to a grounding musk perfume, and subtle coconut is revealed, melting into the skin with a delicate creaminess. So I really liked that one, and I think when I was like wearing the sample the other day, my husband said that I smelled like holiday, and then that pretty much sealed the deal for me in terms of purchasing it. Again, I got the travel spray, so it wasn't too bad. I don't always wear perfume every day, and I think like with most things, I like variety, so if I use a travel spray up, then I might buy the full size, but for right now it seemed like it would be a better idea to just buy the travel spray. And then the last item, I got a supplement case for $10. It's part of the Sephora range. Just like I said, I'm going away for the weekend, and you know, I'm taking vitamin D and zinc and allergy medication, all that, so I just thought it'd be good to bring that. Some more Sephora lipstick samples and the Valentino Voce Viva perfume, I think. Okay, so that's what I purchased today, and then I have in my cart the Dior Backstage powder, which kind of on the fence about whether I want to buy it or not. The Chloe Rose Tangerine travel sprays in my cart, and the Marc Jacobs at Lashed Lengthening and Curling Mascara, which is already on sale, so it'd be an additional 20% on top of that. So that's kind of what I'm thinking I might do before it opens to the next tier, because I think that Dior powder is pretty popular. So it looks like some shades are out of stock, but the good news with powders and complexion products like that is it's not like one eyeshadow palette. They have a range of shades, so there's less likelihood that your shade will be sold out, in theory, maybe. So I'm ending this video for now. I think it's already been way too long. Like I said, I'll try to do a try on video with some of these products and some other kind of comparison videos like I mentioned. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. The bonus for me is that I don't need to wash my makeup off because I'm not wearing any. And yeah, happy shopping, guys. I hope you're making wise shopping decisions and you're happy with your purchases. So again, I hope you guys are all staying very safe out there. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.